because there's an Oculus folder. And inside the Oculus folder, there's a folder there called 360 Photos. I'm just going to paste that in there. So that's kind of like, you can imagine the workflow process, that would just be beamed to the guy in the head's off his phone. So he goes, hang on, Jeff, I'll be there, type of thing. So he gets his phone out, and to get this to work, again, simple tech, because this is what we like about tech that's simple as well. So it's literally just goes like that. Click that in, and do that. That's it. There's nothing more you have to do to have a virtual reality experience in a Samsung Galaxy Note 4, or an S6 or an S6 Edge, and a £200 plastic headset, which has got a touchpad on the side, swipe forward and swipe back, and a back button.
So what does that do then?
So that basically now is a virtual reality headset.
That's part one of your
Right,
student trip.
so what I'm going to do is now, I'm just going to put this on a second. All I'm going to do is open up, there's a 360 Photos app in the Oculus store, and all I've done is drop that photograph in. But you can imagine the guy who stood in the field waiting to find out which of these three things he's meant to fix, and the guy who's got the expert knowledge is a couple hundred miles away, and that kind of stuff, right? So if I put this on, I think what I need to do, I just need to switch it back to the...
So if you connect this Theta camera,
Yep.
Can you configure the Wi-Fi connectivity to it? Because it would, if you're in a private network.
Yeah, you can. No.
How do you enter the password?
Yeah, no, this is just a Wi-Fi network to get that to the phone. Simply transfer the data. You can just plug it in by USB if you want to. Yeah.
It doesn't have an IP.
No, it broadcasts its own, so you can connect to it. Just so that connects on a local area, and you just transfer it back.
You create a LAN with your.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just literally to transfer the file back and forth. That's all. You could just take it from there and plug it straight into the PC if you wanted to, but because you've got a mobile phone, just do it that way. You just open up the Oculus app and then it's the gear app on this. Pass this round. Has anybody actually tried a VR headset on?
No.
Yeah?
Oculus Rift.
Is it the first version or the second version?
Both.
Both, cool, yeah, so go into it. Have you tried one of these? Right, okay. What I wanted to show you basically, I want to get you to... the interesting thing we're trying to do with this kind of technology, because it's consumer driven, and anybody can go and buy these, and they're going to be... Facebook are going to give them away, which means they're going to be mass market everywhere, these kind of headsets, in a couple of years' time. And the issue for businesses is three kids in a valley startup could be quite disruptive with this kind of technology. If you were completely unaware of it in your business, you haven't got a defence to that because you've got no experience. You haven't internalised what it feels like.
You can see how estate agents.
Sites always now become extremely easy, right?
Right, we just found 360 photos.
I mean, estate agents, you could look around a property halfway around the country without actually leaving your house.
This is what we do. So we've got our.
You send your drone up there.
I've got a drone. Funny enough, I've got my drone.
So is someone's asking you, is Facebook going to be giving this stuff away? Is that right? Is that what you heard?
What they'll do is they'll give it away at cost price, just like Amazon. They'll have learned from the way Amazon do stuff with technology, right? So they'll give the hardware away, this kind of hardware, as cheaply as they can, because what they want is to have as many people as possible using the device. Because again, what they're interested in doing is building an ecosystem. They want to build a platform. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's probably it.
God, bloody hell. Has anybody in the room tried one of these headsets on before?
We just find
they are amazingly disorienting because of how real it is.
What I'll do is let me find that doesn't copy across properly and find it.
So are you now looking at that photograph that you took with that gadget there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the actual one. I've got loads of different ones as well. I'm just going to try and find you one I can show you. While I find that one I'm showing you.
When you're moving them, is that moving the files and stuff?
I'll find the one I've done with my camera. This is me at an ice hockey game last week with my niece and nephew. Just try that on. You can see it's me and my niece and nephew at an ice hockey game last week.
Oh my God!
If you turn around, you see what you've got. You think of a sphere.
Oh my God!
In the middle of the sphere.
Right. Okay.
So you can look around. But the camera also
It's mega.
So you can record video on it as well. But the video thing is really weird because if the camera moves on an ambulatory path.
Holy
When you play the video back in the headset, at any point in that ambulatory path, you can
that is absolutely insane.
In real time, which is quite clever.
So you can see the dark side of the moon.
I think I know what I want for Christmas anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Is there any way you can beam that onto the?
Yeah, I can show you. What I want to do is show you some of the kind of experiences.
Lewis is my new best friend.
That's just like an ice hockey game last week, though. It's a Cardiff Devils. So.
That is unbelievable.
But the really interesting thing, though, is that image, or those images, are just JPEGs. So what we did with this manufacturing company was they've basically just built themselves a state-of-the-art security centre in the basement of their building, right? And they're a government-backed agency type of thing as well. So none of their staff are allowed into the basement, their CSOC. But what they want to do is basically they want to give all the staff who work in the building an idea of how the CSOC works, because they've got a person track and they've got the SOC with all the kind of thing.
Pretty amazing.
So what we did was we took the cameras down and just basically